Hey everybody, how you doing? It's your man Edward Moore, founder of Team No Excuses, back with another edition of Motivational Mondays. I want to take the time to thank everybody that has been supporting our movement. We'll continue to grow rapidly, and I promise you 2015 will be even bigger than it was in 2014. So those of you that support the movement, share the videos, I just want to say thank you. It's because of you that we're growing and that we're expanding, and it's all a collective effort. You know, the basic premise of Team No Excuses is being our best selves in every area of our lives, whether that's physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, relationally. Any area that we can improve ourselves and be our best selves is what we're here to do at Team No Excuses. So we want to say thank you and we want to acknowledge you. So along those lines, I want to talk to you this week about the importance of having balance. Just like I just mentioned, all those different areas, every one of those areas requires an investment on our behalf in order to be successful. You got your spiritual life, you have your professional life, your family life, your intimate relationships, staying physically fit and healthy, your children, school, you name it. There's so many different areas of our lives that require us to make an investment and give equal attention to these various areas. See, it's very important that if you were to have a truly successful life, that you have success in multiple areas of your life. You know, we could be very successful by professional standards, but what about your kids or your family lacking as a result of that? So it's important to have balance in all of these different areas. One of the things that has worked for me is departmentalizing. There was a time I went to my pastor and said, listen, I got this going on, I got that going on, I got this, I'm trying to work out, I got to work these 2 jobs, I got my kids, I got this relationship I'm in, I have all of these things going on, and I find myself burnt out and overwhelmed with all of this. I'm only one person, it's only 24 hours of a day, and it feels like every waking moment that I have is dedicated to doing something, and it's just overwhelming from him. And he blessed me with a wonderful concept, which is departmentalizing. And what that means is that whenever you find yourself in a particular area of your life, whether that's your family life or when you're at work, to be fully engaged in that. An example of that would be when you're at work. For those 8 hours, you're not doing nothing but your work. You focus solely on your work. You're giving your full time and your full attention to your work. Likewise, when you find yourself in your personal life and you with your family or you with your significant other, or it's your leisure time, that you fully engage in that. You don't bring your work home. When you're in your spiritual time with God, the TV is off, the radio is off, your phone is off, the internet is off. You ain't doing nothing but focusing on your time with God. And, you know, using that concept in my life has been a blessing to me in terms of making sure that when I'm engaged in that particular thing, that I'm investing my full energy in that. I seen somebody do this on TV, is that when they went out to dinner with their friends, what they did is everybody had to put their phones on the table. You know, we live in an age where there's so much distraction and so many, even more things than the things that we're responsible for vying for our attention. You name it, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Vine, whatever your thing is, vying for your attention. Sometimes we got to be intentional about putting that phone down and focusing on what's in front of us. We spend so much time capturing our life on social media that we don't even really live our life. Everywhere I go, I see people with phones taking pictures to present what they're doing to other people, which is nothing wrong with that in and of itself. We all do it. I'm guilty of it myself. But how much more better would our lives be if we actually spent the time focusing on investing in that area of our lives to build the quality of it versus showing other people? So we have to be very intentional. So in terms of balancing your life, I want to leave you with 3 things to do, right, to bring your life into balance. The first thing is examine your life and where there may be imbalances in your life. Because before you can do any work or address anything, you got to identify what the problem is. So looking at your life and saying, okay, what areas of my life are out of balance? Am I working too much? Am I neglecting my kids? Am I working so much that I'm neglecting my partner? Am I so engrossed in my relationship that my job performance is suffering? So identifying those different areas so that you can start to address those areas and fully engage in those areas when you're there. When you're at work, again, fully engaged. When you're with your partner, you fully engage with that. Put that phone down. Don't take those calls. Just fully engage in whatever area of your life. Another area we neglect is taking care of ourselves. Whether that be you getting a massage, a pedicure. I mean, because if you have a life anything like mine, and I'm sure a lot of us all do, we all have various responsibilities that it requires taking time for yourself. Taking time for yourself. So I encourage you to do that. Do things that make you feel good, that rebuild you, that boost your energy back up, that refresh you, that revive you, that restore you, that bring you back. Right? The second thing I want to reiterate is to departmentalize. And the third thing is, man, it's very simple. It's putting Christ at the center of your life. I used to think that, okay, I'm getting my family life together. Okay, at this point, I got my relationship together. At this point, I got this together. I got that together. Now let me incorporate my spiritual piece. When really the spiritual piece is the foundation of all of it. Because when you have Christ at the center of your life, what happens is now you have access to divine revelation and instruction. And anytime he instructs you, and you follow what he instructs you to do, you're going to have peace and order in your life. So I just wanted to share that with you. As always, I don't take the opportunity lightly to be able to speak into your life. I love and appreciate you all. It's Edward Moore with another edition of Motivational Mondays. I see you same time, same place next week. It's T&E. Let's get it.